All right, welcome back to another episode of The Horror with Mike
and Nate.
And on this small little episode, we are going to be doing a review of Mockingbird. Nate, would you like to start us off with that?
Absolutely. I was pretty excited to see Mockingbird.
Yeah.
Because it's been a long time since Brian Bertino made a movie.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
And The Strangers is memorable. I love The Strangers. I think it's a genuinely scary movie. So
okay.
I was hoping he would be bringing some of that fire back since he's been off the scene for a while.
Sure, right, yeah.
And, well, we'll talk about the fire later. The sort of general premise of it is that three different people are sent video cameras.
Yes, it's found footage, yes, by the way.
It is a found footage, shaky camera movie. So three people all get cameras, and through various extenuating circumstances, have to keep filming no matter what happens. Right. As events over the night start to get more and more creepy and more out of hand, and all three of the stories you think are ultimately going to converge in one spot.
Right.
And I think, just based on that description, it sounds like it should be a pretty good movie.
Right, sure.
But I was talking about that fire that I liked so much in The Strangers.
Right.
You see the technical proficiency in Mockingbird. The guy knows how to direct a horror movie, and there are some great scenes and some great shots. It's creepy, but it's just... Ultimately, it's not scary.
Okay, all right. Well, I thought that for a found footage movie, yes, it was very well shot. It is one of the better shot found footage movies out there versus one of the fake documentary style, where usually those tend to be a little better shot because documentaries tend to use tripods, things like that. So this one looks really good, and the uses of color and the sound I thought was fucking great. And one of the big things it did was it made sense why people were still filming.
Yeah, that was an important part of the story.
Yeah, it bothered to do that, so right off the bat, it was in good hands with me. Even though I don't truly care about that too much, just either don't acknowledge it or have a good reason.
Yes.
Because I can go with it. And I'm waiting for the movie that just says, the hell with it. I'm not even going to fucking bother pointing out some reason why. Mm-hmm. Everyone's like, dude, why are you still filming? Put the camera down. It's like, we get it. Let's just go. So this one did have a really cool reason. And what you tend not to see too much, which was cool, is the intercutting of three separate stories.
Yeah, that gave it a really good pace.
Yeah, very much so. And a lot of mystery. Are and when and how do these connect?
The mystery worked so well, but it also, in my estimation, was what killed the movie. Now, I'm not going to spoil the ending.
Okay.
But suffice to say that there is the big mystery. The mystery isn't this time, why are they still filming? It's who is orchestrating this?
Right.
Who is making them film everything? And why is it so important that they do so?
Right.
And the crazier events get, the more out of hand and scary things get, the bigger the mystery gets. Like,
sure,
what could the reason possibly be?
Right.
So, unfortunately, the movie ends up being one of those movies that all builds to a final reveal. And the entire movie hinges on that reveal.
Absolutely.
You know, it's something that filmmakers started doing after they saw, like, The Sixth Sense, where they saw a movie could be hugely successful and really, really good and hinge on that final reveal.
Right.
And in general, I hate that kind of movie.
Right, it takes you out of it.
For a big twist to work, it already has to be a great movie, and then there needs to be a plot twist that works.
Right.
And this ending to the movie, like the last minute of the movie, just, it deflated me. Yeah. I was so invested in finding out what was going on that I was like, oh, that's... Not only is that it, but it's like, wait, that's impossible for all of this to have happened. It literally makes no sense.
Yeah.
So, undermine the entire movie for me.
Yeah. on a positive note, one thing I want to point out that I thought was really cool is how often do you see a scary clown as the good guy,
Right.
as the put upon character. That was something I thought was really cool. I thought that guy was really funny. For the most part, I thought the actors were good. They're annoying because they're stuck basically whining the whole time.
Sure.
But I'm also forgiving of that because people realistically would become annoying and crying.
It's a professional looking movie. Acting, directing,
and
across the board.
I have to say that this is a hard movie to review in the way that it is 9/10 of a really, really good movie.
Absolutely.
I would recommend this movie very highly. It was, and let me finish. It was very creepy. Like I said, the sound design, the mystery, what the fuck is going on here? There is some creepy, cool shit, and it's all powered by where is this going? Where is this going? Holy shit! If you watch it, you will enjoy it. But like a movie we've talked about before, almost it's like stop watching the last minute. Just please do yourself this favor and you'll love the movie. The ending, more than probably any movie I've ever seen, the ending ruins the movie.
Absolutely.
Is because it's the last thing and then credits, you're stuck. And I had to rethink the whole thing to remember the good parts, which, like I said, 9/10. But after the credits roll and you get 30 seconds of the reveal, you will be so pissed off. And it doesn't make sense and it's fucking stupid.
It is.
And all they had to do was cut
and
that
I
out.
don't use the S word lightly. I don't, particularly something that's so well made. I'm not calling it stupid all willy-nilly. It's stupid. I mean, it is ridiculous.
How did that get past script stage? How were people... It's the only thing that works for it is that it was supposed to be some kind of big reveal. Like, oh, shocking. Motherfucker, you can't just do that.
Right.
Like, it doesn't work. I guess we can move into the final review.
Yeah, I was about to ask, all said and done, what is your final rating of Mockingbird?
Oh my god. If we are rating the first 9/10 of the movie, I would give it a solid 8. It is awesome. The movie, the last few seconds, takes the movie down to at least a 3 in my eyes. It's that bad.
Yeah, I would go 3 as well, a 3 out of 10, but that's still with the caveat that
yeah, you put this movie on.
I'm not sure that it's even a watchable 3, you know?
Yeah.
It's just so maddening.
Yeah, that's after the end. So you're sitting alone on a dark night. It's raining out. You want a good, scary movie. A good, scary movie. Watch Mockingbird. Please turn it off. With 30 seconds left to go, you will... Ugh. Yeah.
And maybe what you should do instead is track down a copy of The Strangers. We've been beating up Brian Bertino here pretty bad.
I don't think we have. Maybe it's his writing and one misstep in his writing, and I haven't researched it. Maybe somebody was like, hey, throw this twist in at the end.
Right.
I don't think that this is a knock of him at all. If it is, it's a knock on him typing 5 bad sentences into a screenplay. Otherwise, I thought it was a good screenplay,
but
good directing.
I got to disagree with that a little bit, because it wasn't just 5 bad sentences at the end of a great movie. It was an entire movie that was constructed and building towards those 5 bad sentences.
That's so fucked
it's
up.
the underlying premise of the movie that, when finally revealed...
Yes, but I do think that if you were to do a fan edit and just edit that out and leave it mysterious about what was going on, it may piss people off, but not as much as it would. Because there's really no indication. I don't even think it did build towards that. That's how bad the twist is. I don't think the movie is dependent on that. It wasn't thought out with that twist, because it makes no sense if thought out.
There was no
foreshadowing
for that reveal at all.
And once the reveal happens, it makes no sense with all you've seen beforehand. It's fucking stupid. 3 out of 10, but I would say watch it if you're looking for a good scary movie.
All right. That is going to wrap it up for this fun-sized episode. the review episodes of The Horror with Nate.
And Mike.
Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, every other social media platform at Frightflix with a CKS or Nateflix with an X. We will be back soon with another review, and coming up, we've got several great episodes in the pipeline.
Yes.
Including Friday the 13th Awards and a look at TV terror.
Yes, we will. All right, we'll see you next time, guys.